better? If so, you can comment yes right now. Woo! Yes, I like to be energetic and bring the energy to you every time I get on one of these videos. So let's have a conversation. I serve entrepreneurs and business owners from all over the country, really the world. And this is a big, big conversation. And hey, if you're just beginning, congratulations. Way to take the step. Way to burn the friggin' boats. Congratulations. So if you're just beginning, that's awesome. Like there's a whole lot of work to do in that beginning, a whole lot of mindset work, growth work. But I want to talk to the group that's a few steps ahead. You burned the boats a while ago, and now you're asking a new question. How do I scale my business? How do I take it to the next level, right? And, when you start to ask that question, it may come because you're starting to feel a bit stagnant and you're growing and you're starting to feel like a little stagnant. Maybe you're not stagnant. Maybe you've been pushing hard, but you've hit the plateau and you just can't break through to the next level. And so you're like, come on, how do I break through to the next level? So whether you're stagnant or you're pushing hard and you feel like you can't break through, the question's the same because you really want to level up. You want to scale up. And that means, of course, we're talking about business. So it means revenue. It means impact. It means growing your team, all those different things. So how do you do it? How do you scale your business to the next level? And I guess, I don't like really saying stuff, but I've started my business 5 years ago and we crossed over $1 million in revenue. And I've grown my team from 0 to, gosh, how many people do we have now? 10, 11 people on our team now, and getting ready to add a whole nother layer of people onto the team. And we've served hundreds and hundreds of people. And so I've had to navigate through some of this, and the answers I'm going to give you might not be the answers you would expect. So how do you scale your business to your next level? I got 4 answers for you. Number 1, I'm like a broken record. That's why I'm laughing. Level up your investment in you. You never get beyond growing and becoming the best version of you. So if you're going to go to the next level in your business, you're not going to get there alone. In fact, actually, I love the illustration. Have you heard about the NFL football team who won the Super Bowl and they didn't have a coach? Have you heard this story? No, because it doesn't exist, because championship teams have coaches. Not just, in that case, not just one, but a whole team of coaches, right? If you want to go to where, you've got a vision, you see what could be, if you want to get there, you're going to have to level up your investment in you. That means paying for coaching. Some of you paid for coaching to get started, and you paid at this level, and it's time to pay at this level. Some of you have been in communities and you joined a community at this level. It's time to join a community at this level. Some of you have gone to conference. You need to level up your investment in you. Now, beyond coaching and masterminds and events and things like that, you also need to level up your personal time. You need to level up your morning routine, your health and fitness, because energy is everything. And if you don't have energy, you can't do anything. So you're going to level up how you're fueling your body. You're going to level up a whole lot of things, but it's all about you. Your business does not scale without you. And so you need to level up you and your investment in you. Number 1. Number 2, oh, this is so good. You need to find your who's. Again, guys, I was just reading The Alchemist. Fabulous, fabulous book. If you haven't read The Alchemist, you totally should pick it up. Audio version's good. This is the 3rd or 4th time I finished the book. And I'm going to actually go get the hard, because I've listened to it. I'm going to go get the hard copy because there's so much that hit me, because the first time I read it 4 or 5 years ago, I'm a totally different person. The whole concept is that you've got to pursue your personal legend. Listen, if you want to scale your business, you better be pursuing your personal legend. And so I started that journey years ago. And so now I'm in a different place. So the content's hitting me differently. Here's the premise that I want to bring to you that kind of hit me. And it was this, that humans have a tendency to desire to overcomplicate things. We think simple is too simple. Well, it couldn't be that easy, right? If it was that easy, everybody would do it. No, actually, in fact, that is not true. because people are too busy freaking overcomplicating stuff and making it all complex, but they're skipping over the basics, the foundations, the simple things that you cannot escape. And this point, number 2, is one of those things. Actually, this whole list, all 4 of these things, these are the simple things that you can't escape if you want to scale your business to the next level. And so you've got to find your who's. You got to find the who. So the book that I would recommend, Who Not How, by Dan Solomon and Dr. Benjamin Hardy. Just get the book. You'll thank me later. Who Not How. Just had someone text me a couple days ago, and they were like, this book is amazing. But one book could change your life, could change your business. Get your who's. Because some of you, you're a business owner, and you suck at letting go. I love you. I get it. Like, I'm in a transition, one aspect of my business where I'm having to let go of a whole lot more stuff and trust my team with more. But if I don't learn to let go, my business cannot go to the next level. I will be the greatest limiting factor to my business growing. I will be the bottleneck if I don't learn to let go. And so finding your who's, the right people, the trustworthy people, the people with the right skills, with the right knowledge, with the right experience, you've got to find your who's, because you can't do it all. You can't, because to get to whatever level you're at, you ask the question many times, well, how can I do it? How can I do this? Okay, I'm going to burn my boats. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to bootstrap it. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to bust my tail. I'm going to hustle and grind. I'm going to put in extra hours. I'm going to make it happen. And that got you to wherever you're at. But where you're going, it's not going to get you there. So you got to find the who's that you can trust, that you can build a team. You are not going to achieve greatness. You're not going to be able to scale your business by yourself. It is an impossibility. It is an impossibility in life. It's an impossibility in business. So find your who's and get serious about it. Stop messing around. Stop making excuses. You're like, well, they're not out there. Good people are hard to find. No, like, they're there, but you need to get intentional and serious about it. I got a client that just hired a personal assistant that literally is probably going to result in optimizing him and his business to the level that millions, I was getting ready to say hundreds of thousands, but I was like, no, that's actually not accurate. It's going to be millions of dollars additional revenue that come into their company, because he got a right who, and he got a good one. They just hired like yesterday. And so find your who's. You have to do it. Number 3, this is so good. Be willing to be a beginner again. Can't remember who I first heard this from, but be willing to be a beginner again. That means you've got to be ready to learn. Like, whatever got you to here is not going to get you to there. The things that you've done, the way that you've thought, the way that you have ran your business is not going to take you to that scaling level of where, like, I'm going to get you a next step, but it's not going to get you exponential growth. So be willing to be the beginner again, to learn new things, to learn new strategies, to learn new ways of doing things. Some of you, you're at a level and you're like, well, I've done it all by organic, and like organic's it. And like, that's why I don't want to be doing paid ads. You would need to learn how to do paid ads. Actually, I would suggest get a who that knows how to do paid ads. Don't learn how to do that yourself, because that's a whole, find a who that can help you do something that you've never done before. Some of you have done everything one way in your company, and you're going to shift and have a new product offering or a new strategy to serve your clients. And it's going to be really hard for you because you've learned how to do it really well this way, and you're going to shift gears and be able to, here's what's going to happen though. You're going to be able to add more value, serve them at a higher level if you can be willing to be the beginner again. So all those answers you think you got, you have to let them go and be willing to learn, be willing to learn from new people, be willing to learn new strategies, become a beginner again. Because if you think you have all the answers, you're not going to scale up. So you're going to need some new experts. That kind of overlaps with the who thing, but if you're not willing to learn and have the humility to say, I need some people that are going to help me get where I haven't been yet, you're not going to be able to scale your business. I hired a new coach this year. I had a birthday last month. I turned 45. And my new coach that I hired he had a birthday too. He's getting old. He's 22 years old, and he's a freaking rock star, and he's a genius at doing some of the things that I need to do to scale my business. So you can't just learn from the people you want to learn from, or that you're like, well, that's the picture of what I think. like somebody's older and experienced, right? No. I'm going to learn from the people that are actually doing the stuff and have become experts and have proven themselves, have proven results. Don't just go hire people that don't have any results. Don't go ask your broke uncle how to scale your, no, ask the right people, find the right who's, be humble to be the beginner and get the right people on your team. Lastly, if you want to scale your business, what's the last thing you need to do? Adjust your thermostat. Okay, so let's just take, you've built a business to a 6-figure business. Boom, fist bump, way go. Well done, all right? Well done. You build a business to a 6-figure business. Well, you have a financial revenue thermostat, success thermostat that says, I am a 6-figure business. That's awesome. But if you want to scale to $500,000, if you want to scale to $1 million, you are not going to do it with the same mindset that got you to 6 figures. And, you know, I intentionally landed this little conversation on this one because it's mindset. Tony Robbins, one of my favorite quotes, he says, listen, the psychology of a business owner will be the greatest determining factor of a business. I think he also, as I've heard him say, like that's going to be the greatest limiting factor. If the psychology of the business owner does not level up, the business cannot level up. So some of you can have the best coaches, you can have the best structure, you can have the best product in the world. But if you personally do not level up your mindset, adjust your thermostat, because you know what a thermostat does, right? So if I set the thermostat for 70 degrees, if it gets a little warmer, it gets up to 72, then boom, the thermostat brings it back to 70. If it gets a little lower, it's down to 68, 65, boom, the thermostat kicks on and it gets it right back to 70. So some of you hit a level, and these are the people that you've plateaued probably. And like you keep having this thing where you go up and you're like, man, we got to $110,000 this month. And then the next month you're 95. And then you get up to 105 and the next month you're 100, right? And because you're doing some of the right things, but you have not adjusted your psychology. You haven't begun to see yourself as like, so you're 70 degrees or you're a $100,000 earner, you got to adjust the thermostat to 500,000 or $1 million. By the way, that does not happen overnight, and there is no easy button. You've got to begin to rewire your subconscious. You're going to do that through activating your imagination. You're going to use repetition. These are proven strategies to rewire that subconscious mind, and it's going to take time to do that. And so you got to level up, adjust your thermostat if you want to scale your business. Again, like I gave you all that. If you do those 4 things, it's probably going to include some business structure and getting your core values in your company and hiring and all those kind of things. But these 4 things are a whole lot more functional than the practical. See, those are how questions, right? If you get the right who's and you do the work on you, the hows are going to take care of themselves. The details are going to take care of themselves. So these are primary things. You want to scale your business? You do these 4 things. You're going to be scaling up. You're going to be going not just to the next level, but you're going to go some quantum leap stuff to go to a whole nother level. So that's what I want for you. I want you to be successful. I want you to be able to live your life to create an impact in other people's lives. And I want you to be able to have a life that you love. I had lunch with my wife today, and I love her. Oh, I love my wife. We've been married 22 years. And I just had a little reflective moment. I was like, hey, babe, you remember when I was miserable in the work that I was doing on a daily basis? And we kind of laughed about it. And it came out because I was just like, man, it's been a busy, full day, but I love what I do. I'm fulfilled in what I do. And I'm serving people. I'm making a difference in people's lives. And I want you to love your life. And if you want to scale up, you have to do these things. By the way, these things work no matter what level you're at, but they're going to become a little more essential the higher you go in your business, the more you want to scale. They become just all the more important. So I hope this helped you. Come on, which one of these do you need to level up your investment in you? That's a financial investment. Do you need to find your who's? Do you need to be okay with being a beginner? So translation of that, stop being so prideful and arrogant and thinking you know how to do everything, and learn from some people. Learn some new things. Do some new things, all right? Probably didn't say that direct enough the first time. And then number 4, Do you need to adjust your thermostat? Are you realizing like I'm bumping up and down and going back and forth? But if you don't adjust thermostat, you're never going to be able to make that exponential leap. Drop it in the comments which one of those you need to give the most attention to. I love you guys. I hope this has served you. I hope it has helped you. This is where you should get off this video and go out there and give your greatness to the world because somebody needs what's on the inside of you. Don't hold it back. Go give it away. I love you guys. Have a great day. Go on. Yeah.